Do you ever feel like you're stuck? You set huge, ambitious goals, get that burst of motivation, and a week later, you're right back where you started. It's a frustrating loop. But what if self-discipline isn't some superhuman trait you're born with, but a skill you can build, like a muscle? What if it's less about punishment and more about self-respect? Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and reality. Without it, the best plans are just ideas. In this video, we're breaking down the practical strategies to build the inner drive to conquer any challenge. We're getting off the roller coaster of motivation to build something that lasts. Stay tuned, because you'll leave with a toolkit to build the consistency you need for your own version of success. Strategy 1. Find your deep why. First up, find your deep why. Without a powerful reason driving you, discipline feels like a chore. True motivation comes from personal meaning. It's the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. Why do you really want to wake up early to work out? Is it to get fit, or is it to have the energy to play with your kids? Your why must be a core value, not a surface goal. As Nietzsche said, he who has a why can bear almost any how. Here's your action step. Write down a goal. Now ask yourself why 5 times, digging deeper each time. For example, I want to save more money might eventually become, I want the freedom to leave a job I hate. All of a sudden, saving money isn't a sacrifice. It's your escape plan. This deep why is your anchor. Strategy 2. Start embarrassingly small. The biggest mistake we make is starting way too big. We get a jolt of motivation and try to change everything overnight, only to burn out a week later. The real secret? Start embarrassingly small. So small it feels ridiculous, and you can't say no. This is about consistency over intensity. As James Clear wrote in Atomic Habits, every tiny habit you perform is a vote for the person you want to become. Want to read more? Read 1 page a day. Want to meditate? Do it for 1 minute. The goal isn't some massive achievement. It's just to make showing up the easiest thing you do. You're building a new identity. One tiny win at a time. Big changes trigger resistance. Tiny steps fly under the radar. Once it's a habit, you can slowly increase the difficulty. So your action step is this. Pick a habit and shrink it to its laughably simple 2-minute version. Then commit to it daily. Don't break the chain. Strategy 3. Architect your environment. Here's a hard truth. Willpower is a finite resource. Spend all day fighting temptation, and you'll have no energy for what actually matters. The most disciplined people aren't willpower superheroes. They're architects who design their environment to make discipline the default choice. Think about it. If you have cookies on your counter, you'll eat them. If your phone buzzes on your desk, you'll check it. The solution is to add friction to bad habits and remove friction from good ones. Want to eat healthier? Put a fruit bowl out and hide the junk food. Want to stop mindlessly scrolling? Put your phone in another room when you need to focus. These small changes make good behavior almost automatic. Your action step. Do an environmental audit. Pick one goal and identify the triggers that pull you off course. Then make one simple change to your environment that makes the right choice the easy choice. Control your environment, or it will control you. All right, we're halfway through. Which of these ideas is hitting home for you the most so far? More importantly, what's the one embarrassingly small habit you're going to commit to? Drop it in the comments below. Putting it out there is a great way to hold yourself accountable. Strategy 4. Master the art of discomfort. Worthwhile goals require choosing the short-term pain of discipline over the long-term pain of regret. This skill, known as delayed gratification, is a massive predictor of success. You might know the famous Stanford marshmallow experiment, where kids who waited for a bigger reward ended up more successful in life. The great news is, this is a trainable skill. You build your discomfort muscle by intentionally doing hard things. It doesn't have to be monumental. End your shower with 30 seconds of cold water. Push out 1 more rep at the gym. Work for 5 more minutes when you want to stop. Every time you voluntarily embrace discomfort, you're telling your brain, I am the one in control, not my impulses. So your action step, practice voluntary hardship. Find one small, controlled way to step out of your comfort zone daily. Reframe that discomfort not as pain, but as a signal that you are growing. Strategy 5. Build a system, not just a goal. Goals are for setting a destination, but systems are what actually get you there. A goal is the result you want. Lose 20 pounds. The system is the process you follow. I walk for 30 minutes after dinner. The problem with a goal-only mindset, as writer Scott Adams points out, is you're always feeling like a failure until you hit that distant milestone. But when you focus on the system, you win every single time you execute the process. You succeed the moment you finish your walk. You're rewarding the action, not just the prize. A good system also makes motivation irrelevant. You don't have to feel like going for a walk. It's just what happens at 7 p.m. Your action step. Take a big goal and define the daily or weekly system that will lead you there. Then focus all your energy on executing that system. If you nail the system, the results will take care of themselves. Strategy 6. Embrace the growth mindset. Finally, you must change your relationship with failure by adopting a growth mindset, a concept from Stanford's Carol Dweck. A fixed mindset says your abilities are set in stone, so failure is a final verdict. A growth mindset says your talents can be developed. Setbacks aren't failures, they're data. The question becomes, what can I learn from this? This is the bedrock of resilience. Self-discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. You will slip up. The key is to get back on track fast. Instead of saying, I blew my diet, might as well eat the whole pizza. A growth mindset says, okay, that wasn't the plan. The next meal is a chance to get back to it. Beating yourself up is counterproductive. Your action step. The next time you fall short, reframe your inner voice. Instead of thinking, I'm not disciplined, add one powerful word, I'm not disciplined yet. Analyze what happened without judgment, adjust your strategy, and try again. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone. So building self-discipline isn't some secret gift. It's a practical skill you can build day by day. Let's do a quick recap. Find your deep why. Start embarrassingly small. Architect your environment. Master the art of discomfort. Build a system, not just a goal, and embrace a growth mindset. Don't try to do all of these at once. Just pick one. The journey starts with a single disciplined step, taken again and again. You have the power to build the bridge from where you are to where you want to be. If this was helpful, please hit the like button, and for more videos on smashing your goals, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and now go build your future.